Hello, everyone. I'm here again to talk about interesting and fascinating work in science. Recently, a paper was published about transplanting light dependent photosynthetic reaction into mammalian hives as a way of solving the problem of high inflammatory diseases. So, to explain a bit, generally, high inflammatory diseases leads to reduction in the antioxidant system within the hives. So, what are antioxidants? Antioxidants are just biological molecules that helps in scavenging or in removing the oxidizing molecule from within the biological system. The oxidizing molecules, they are very dangerous for biological system because some of these molecules could compromise the cellular function and even for biological functions. For example, they can cause DNA damage and some other bad effects within the biological system, in this case the hives. So inflammatory disease led to reduction of these helpful molecules, which are antioxidants, particularly in this case NADPH. So the idea in this research work was that photosynthetic reaction generally the light dependent reaction creates a molecule which is a very powerful antioxidant. So the idea is that if this light dependent reaction in photosynthesis could be transplanted into mammalian hives, then it could be a way to solve the problem of high inflammatory diseases. So in this work, they tried this experiment using thylakoid nanoparticles, and the experiment worked. For me, I find this very interesting because this is a great and brilliant idea to solve the problem of high inflammatory diseases. That implies that mammalian hives can certainly carry out photosynthesis, and at the same time it is about harnessing the free solar energy in our environment to solve the problem of high inflammatory disease, which makes it very unique and even very special. So to explain briefly what happens during photosynthesis. So in photosynthetic reaction involves two stages. We have the light dependent reaction and we have the light independent reaction. So for the light dependent reaction, this is where the plant photosynthetic system harness or even absorb the light's energy and uses this light energy to fuel or to power redox reaction within the leaf, within the plant leaf. And this redox reaction, or let me say the electron transfer system, leads to the generation of a very powerful antioxidant molecule, which is called NADPH. So this NADPH is a very powerful antioxidant molecule which can help in scavenging or even removing oxidant molecules which are dangerous for the cellular system. And this was the brilliant idea that scientists from Singapore and China published last month. So for me, this work or this project that was done is a very fascinating thing, and I hope that you also find it very fascinating. So it's beautiful, brilliant, and a very novel work that we see that scientists tried transplanting light dependent photosynthetic reaction into mammalian hives in order to solve the problem of high inflammatory disease. Thank you for keeping your subscription to this channel, and I hope to bring to you more fascinating and interesting scientific discovery. Thank you